Hello everyone, welcome to
Code Crack with Raghu. Today we are going to crack a LeetCode Problem 121, best time to buy and sell a stock in Java. Already we solved this problem through JavaScript. I will give the I will give that video link in the description. Okay. Here we are going to solve through Java, and this is the problem statement. We have been given an array of prices where each price is right, that is the stock, that is the price of a given stock on a particular day. Okay. Now we want to find the maximum profit uh, in a given array. So there is one thing, we need to choose a different day in the future to sell the stock, like we need to buy once and sell once. So that is one constraint. Okay. Then the output will be a value, the value which is maximum profit for this transaction. If the sorry I open the Visual Studio Code, and here I have added a function to find the maximum profit through the brute force technique. Okay, this is brute force. So what I have written now, I will just explain this inputs. So these are the input array 715. So I will keep here 715, these things. Okay. So day one profit is day one, the stock price is 7, and day 2 it is 1. Let's say the remaining prices are day 3, day 4, day 5. So what I am doing here, right, I am just declaring the initiate the max profit as 0, that is default value, and after that I am doing two iteration, which is two loops. One is for I and another one I kept as j. So what it will mean now, I it will take the first value 0. So j is in inner loop, that we are having I plus 1. Why we are doing like this? We are taking 7 and we are going to calculate the profit with all the other values like 7, and the inner loop is I plus 1. This is 1. 7 is I, and j is 1. So we will calculate the day profit. Day profit is price of j minus price of I, which is 7 minus 1. So I will add it here. Day profit equal to 7 minus 1, which is 6. So initial profit is 6. Then after the next day, next iteration, like 7 with 5, 7 with 3, 7 with 6, 7 with 4. So if you are going like this, right, uh, if you are going with this and we are just updating the max profit value, when we will update the max profit value, now once the day profit is greater than the max profit, if this condition is satisfied, then we are returning, then we are updating the max profit. Else now we won't updating the max profit. Here uh, for one loop it will be, the time complexity will be order of n. You can see this is order of n, and here also we have one more order of n. So we have two order of n. So the time complexity for brute force is order of n power 2. We have two order of n, so order of it is n power 2. So we are going to check any other optimal solution is less than order of n power 2, because we are going with the two loops here, right? So less than that. So we are going to check. Now we will check whether this solution is working or not. We are giving one solution for brute force, right? Whether this will work or not, but it will work. Okay, I'm just printing the things here. Sorry, I didn't call through the object, so we're getting an error. So now you saw, right, the max profit is 5 because the least price is 1, and after that we need to sell at 6. So 6 minus 1, it is 5. So the max profit is 5. So our solution is working fine in brute force approach. Okay, more approach, that is two pointer approach. Two pointer approach. For this, we need to check what is the time complexity. If you are going with the time complexity, right, like the space complexity is here, it will be only max profit, so order of 1. The time complexity only we need to calculate. So here it is order of n power 2 in brute force. So for two pointer, we need to check what is the time complexity. So the two pointer, what it means now, two pointer means two things we need to keep, like left pointer and right pointer. I will keep the left pointer at 7 and right pointer at 1, the next value. So we need to calculate the day profit, and if the day profit is maximum, and we need to update the max profit. So the same logic like brute force, but we are going to achieve it through only a single loop. So I will write a logic for that one. Max profit two pointer approach. Okay, top prices. So I need to keep two values. One is left pointer, which is will be 0, and I need to keep one more value right, which is equal to 1, and one more value is max profit, which would be the initial value we kept as 0. Okay, now we are going for a loop. I'm keeping a while loop here, and I'm just checking if the right is greater than the choices. Light rise, the right value, right, it needs to be less than the prices of length. Then only we need to I will return the max profit. Okay, if this is satisfied, then only we need to run the loop, and every time you need to keep on updating the right value. Like updating now, you need to increment the right value, because the right initially the right will be 1, left will be 7, right will be 1. The next iteration, the left will be 1 and right will be 5. So it needs to keep on incrementing, right? So for that, like first we need to keep left as 1. Based on the condition, the right will be keep on incrementing, but the left will be changed only if we find the new minimum. So then only the left will be changed. So currently the 7 1, then 7 5, then 7 3, like that it will go. Okay, I will add a new condition here. If prices of right, if it is greater than the prices of left. So this is one condition. If this condition is satisfied, we need to do a calculation. Else we no need. Else now we need to update the new left. What I am saying, right? Whatever the, so what this condition will say now, if the prices of right, for example, I am in here, okay, 6 prices of right, which will be the greater. If that is greater, we just doing the day profit calculation, everything from the left. But if that is not greater now, then the new left, we need to assign the right to new left. So that's the logic. Okay, if this is greater, then only we are going to do the day profit calculation. So let me add the day profit calculation. Day profit is equal to prices of right minus prices of left. Okay, if this is satisfied, then we are calculated the day profit, and we need to check whether the day profit is maximum, then only we are going to update the max profit. Okay, else now we don't need to update the max profit. So this is one more condition. Else now we just assign the right to new left. If that is if this is, if this is else we will be by default we will be incrementing the right value one by one, and we are returning the max profit here. So we have done all the logics here. Now we are going to check whether this is working or not. Okay, this is two pointer approach. So I'm just giving TPA, and I'm having like solution dot two pointer approach stock prices. I'm checking now. Okay, I missed the semicolon, sorry. So now you can see the brute force and the two pointer approach both are returning the same value, which is same max profit, that is 5. So our solution, whatever the solution we added for a two pointer, right, that is also working fine. Now this right, it has order of n approach because we are iterating only through one time. So it will be order of n. The time complexity will be order of n. Okay, so we have one more optimal solution, that is a greedy approach. This is also similar like brute force, like anyway we have I and j there, here we have left and right, but anyway we achieved it through one iteration. Here, there we have brute force two iterations. So we have one more optimal solution, that is not that will be cleaner compared to two pointer. Okay, we will see that one also. Going to see um, greedy approach for max profit. Okay, so here what we are going to do now, we need to calculate the minimum price. So what is the minimum price and a max profit everywhere, like in the other approaches we are just calculating the max profit, and in the two point we have left and right, and in the brute force we have I and j. Here we are going to see one is max profit, initial value we kept as 0, initiated with 0, and one more thing is this one, minimum price. Okay, these two things we are going to calculate. Initially I am just declaring the minimum price as maximum integer value. It will be maximum value we are going to keep. Okay. So fine, now we are keeping the two variables. Now we need to return our logic. We are going to keep a loop because it is order of n, we are trying to solve it through order of n, right? So we are keeping one loop. So I'm just keeping price from the prices array. So we are just iterating here, and I'm having one condition here. What I'm going to check now, I'm just to check whether the price is less than our min price. We have one min price, right? If our price is less than the min price, then we need to update the min price value. Update the min price value to the current price. Okay, else if this is not, before that we can calculate the day profit here. Okay, uh, can calculate, or else if this is coming here, right, we can add it here itself. Both are same. Before that we will return the max profit value here. Okay, we will forget them. Okay, I will return the max profit value here. Now we need to check whether the price minus our minimum price, then this will be greater than max profit. That is greater than the max profit. We need to update the max profit. So now you saw, right? I just did the same thing. Like max profit, I'm just, this is day profit calculation only, not a different one. I'm just checking whether the current price is, I'm from the current price, I'm just minusing the minimum price, and this is day profit. And if the day profit is greater, I'm just updating the value, day profit value, to the max profit value. So remaining all will be same. Now I'm going to run this function. Okay, so this is two pointer approach and stock prices. Okay, fine. We are done with the solution now. We are going to test. So sorry, I missed one phrase here. Okay, so I'm going to check now. Okay, one more phrase. Okay, okay, sorry, I missed the return type here. So I missed the return type because I'm returning the integer value, right? I need to give the return type. I missed that one. So only it is throwing the error. So what is the error we are getting here? Reach the end of file while parsing. Okay, here I removed the close. Okay, sorry. While typing, this small mistake I have done. Yeah, now all these three are returning the same result, like 5, 5, 5. The greedy also returning the 5, and the two pointer also returning the 5, and our brute force also returning the 5. But what is the difference? The here it will be the time complexity will be order of n, because we are keeping only one loop. Okay, in the two pointer it is also adder of n, but here keeping left, right, it is similar, not exactly brute force, but some value like I and j we have in brute force, right? It is similar like brute force. But this solution, right, the greedy approach, it is very clean and clear. Like we are getting the minimum price, and we are just comparing whether the current price is less than the minimum price. If the current price is less than the minimum price, we are just updating the minimum price. Else we are just calculating the day profit. And if we are checking whether the profit is greater than max profit, if the profit is greater, day profit is greater than the max profit, and we are updating the max profit, and we are returning the value. So it will be clear compared to the two pointer and brute force. And the time complexity is also order of n. Whether the solution we have given, right, this is working or not, we already checked through our visual studio output, but we are going to check through the LeetCode website. Okay, now I will copy this code and I'm going to paste it in our LeetCode website, and I'm going to run this code. So the same function, now it's accepted. It has two cases. Case 1 we have taken, the output is matched 5, expected is also 5. And case 2 we have output is 0 and expected is 0. So it's matched. And we have one more, and we are going to submit and check. Yeah, actually it's submitted. Now all the 212 test cases are passed. So we done through 1 milliseconds the runtime. You can see the runtime memory, everything here. Okay, thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe Code Crack with Raghu for more LeetCode problems and solutions. Thank you.